And maybe that's something I should probably talk about a little more is...
Please help me welcome Hussein. Okay, great. Are you having fun?
Yeah.
As Elizabeth introduced me, I would never imagine 5 years ago I would be able to standing in front of you, speaking without shaking. And Let's Connect is the theme of this year. I found the connection that I've created from this community that really has changed my life, has empowered me to discover whatever I have never dreamed of, such as speaking in front of people, such as a month ago I was speaking in front of 700 people professionally. So today, it's not about me. It's about the members from our club, our district, our community. Originally, we have selected 3 members to spotlight it. You know what? Things happen, and unfortunately events happen. So today we're going to first introduce the first member, this Dr. Mary Mazurik. Is she online? If she is not, she prepared a video. And just give her a little bit of great appreciation. Okay, so let's just go dive into that. Let's give a round of applause.
Recordings so that the audience listening to these recordings will hear more detail than if they were actually at the performance. My skills have afforded me many opportunities to work with the world's most prestigious artists and organizations, and in 2019 I was recognized with a Grammy nomination for Best Engineered Album Classical. I am an expert listener in my job, but not always my life. I wasn't hearing the nuances, and I was paying the price with my health. That changed one day on a crowded L train. Thanks to the quick reflexes of the gentleman to my left and the kindness and skills of the nursing student to my right, I avoided the floor and came to in a seat. I could no longer be passive. I had to listen. And what became clear to me in this moment was that I was listening to everything and everyone else except for myself. So I wondered if my professional listening skills could help me improve my health, and here's what I found. I focused intensely on sonic detail, which I equate to mindfulness, which has been known to promote well-being. I started to approach my life more mindfully by practicing inner listening, and I began to notice the benefits. I make careful choices in my audio recordings, which I equate to balance and boundaries. And autoimmune patients such as myself often have difficulty defining boundaries. So I began to listen to my intuition, and this helped me to be more deliberate in my choices and to set boundaries. And I began to notice my energy improve. In my work, I have connected numerous audio cables, and without connection, audio can't flow, and neither can life. Being disconnected can lead to negative health consequences. So as I listened to my life, I began to experience more meaningful connections with myself and others. By reconnecting with listening, I became more mindful, connected, and balanced, which significantly improved my health. With this in mind, I share this advice. Next time you are feeling disconnected, place your thoughtful attention and listen to the nuances and the sounds around you, and perhaps this will help you to become more mindful and connected, which can improve your health and well-being. Thank you.
Toastmasters. Improvisation is the daily life, and also on each stage. That's why I forgot the introduction of Mary. Okay, now I would like to give the introduction of her, which will make it a more lasting impression. Dr. Mary Mazurek is a member of the ORC, Orators Toastmasters Club, and assistant professor of digital audio arts at the University of Lethbridge, and a Grammy-nominated recording engineer. She is an advocate for women in audio and serves as a governor and chairperson for the Audio Engineering Society. Additionally, she is an author with her forthcoming book, Aesthetic Noise, set to be published by the Routledge. So let's give another round of applause to Mary. Well, another improvisation is in making. So Greg Sipley is the second Spotlight member, and he was expected to be here in person, but his car broke down on the way and he couldn't make it. And I'm going to still give him the introduction. Greg Sipley is a veteran Toastmaster who has been part of the program for 20 years. He has held all club roles at one point except secretary. As well, he has been an area director and division director. He has also done quite a bit of work on impromptu speaking and has written a book called Impromptu You. It's mouthful, right? And non-impromptu speaking. So, in that sense, he actually saved some time for us. Just be ready. Maybe one of you will be invited to the stage afterwards. So let's give a round of applause to Greg. For the third member who was supposed to be spotlighted, and also famous author and writer, and she really wanted to be here. But yesterday, her husband had a medical emergency. They are in the hospital. So just let's share positive energy and keep them in our thoughts. Again, I'm going to give the introduction as a little bit longer because I thought she deserves it. Okay. She is Cassie Moore. Cassie is not only an executive speech coach and a distinguished Toastmaster, but also a talented artist, writer, and photographer. Through her company, A Manner of Speaking, she has delivered executive training seminars that illuminate the power of effective communication, shaping the abilities of countless professionals. Her passion for public speaking is evident. Cassie has achieved notable success in speech contests, placing third in the district-level humorous speech contest and second at the 2017 District Conference Evaluation Contest. She is an active member of 2 Toastmasters clubs, contributing her expertise and enthusiasm. Cassie has also channeled her creative energies into writing and art. She recently published a book titled Water, inspired by the love for nature and particularly water, showcasing her photographs and artwork that bring her written words to life. So let's give another round of applause to Cassie. So many members are like Mary, like Craig, like Cassie, and like me, who are empowered through this organization and have accomplished so much that maybe we have never planned for. So today, since we have a little bit extra time due to the unfortunate event, I want to invite 3 members from the audience to the stage and to have the paper topics. What do you think? To share your success, share your achievements as the member of our district, our community. Okay, I want to see the first 3 hands. Okay, 1, 2, I need 3, okay. Come on. Yeah, you. What it takes to get on the stage? Bravery, right?
Say yes.
And as Verity mentioned, saying yes is so important. And last year, I was one of the spotlighted members. I shared my message to just say yes. And today, these 3 esteemed members said yes to the stage. So, Andrew, would you like to share your success path throughout the Toastmasters experience?
Thank you very much. My name is Andrew Chusett. I just marked my 1 year in Toastmasters in October 2007. My first yes was I was at a work conference, national, people across the country. One of the speakers up here got up there, said, here's my successes, here's what I've done. And at the end of the speech said, oh, you should join Toastmasters. So what I do, I go home, find a club. Well, this one, not too far, good time of day, people are nice. I joined Toastmasters. My second success, I was meeting with my mentor, who's probably in back getting ready. And she said, well, what do you want to get out of it? And this and that, and then there's contests. I said, oh, there's contests? Well, then tell me more about contests. Well, that sounds fun. So I said, yes. And then as Verity said, I'm going to stop there because they're telling me to shush. So it's nice to be here.
Oh, you can.
Same question.
Oh, yeah. Actually, you know what? Expand the question a little bit. What's your background? What did you do before you entered into Toastmasters, and what changed because of Toastmasters in your life?
Good morning, everyone. My name is Beatrice. Something that has changed for me, I actually just celebrated my 1 year anniversary of having quit my 9-to-5 job. I worked at a credit union for about 7 years, but I felt as though I wasn't getting the recognition that I deserved. And it's funny because, as I recall last night from Jerry's keynote, there are 3 things that people particularly love. It could be money, it could be sex, and recognition is another thing that people love. And I thought, you know what, I need to just bet on myself. There were so many things going on in my mind where I was like, I need to leave, I need to go, I need to do what I love to do. And I finally said yes to myself. And ever since, I have been specializing in providing social media for businesses around the world so that they can amplify their presence online. So that is what I've been doing, and I finally said yes to myself.
Very impressive. To be honest, many of us probably worked at the American corporate environment. It's not easy to leave that environment, right? That's great that you have the courage. Just like today, you exemplified that. Thank you. Okay, Robert. Okay, so Yesterday we were talking about the many years being as a Toastmaster, and many people kind of find the time to balance, and all they only think about is the technical skills about public speaking. But I believe that's not really your purpose as a professional to improve the public speaking at Toastmasters. What's your drive now in your stage at Toastmasters?
One of the areas, I'm Robert, and I've been in Toastmasters since 2011, and the experience I've had there has led me to one of the most fun tasks of doing a podcast. And blog posting. And the possibility that I could have my voice go out to other people. And I started out with fly fishing as the primary avenue and said, I'm hooked on trash. And they said, what? You're hooked on trash? How could that be? And I says, well, I was walking down the street one day and I saw all this stuff on the road and I said, why is it here? And I heard this voice from above. Robert, the answer is at the end of your arm. Oh, yeah. But I didn't get the whole message. How many of you have seen all the trash on the road and have just kept walking on by it and said, okay, it's there, instead of picking up a little bag and picking up some of the good stuff? Or even something that's recyclable, aluminum, oh, great. But I found finally this year when I saw the eclipse, it woke me up to see the light. And it gave me a vision that he wasn't talking about just the trash on the road. It gave me a whole new epiphany of all the trash that's in my life. And I had to start saying, oh my God, I have to look at my office? Oh, I can't do that. And then I had to look at my life and my commitments. And my wife says, I definitely have to look at that. Then looked at all the other things that I've left without looking at it as some of it being really good, and I need to keep that. That's keepers. And some of the stuff I have to let go of. She says, all the days of my life, I've got lots of stuff. Some of the stuff I picked up on the side of the road, I've got too much of. And I'll have to sort that out and let go of some of that. The other thing that I have to do is tell people about the good stuff. Tell people about the good stuff in their lives and to be grateful for those things and really expand on those things. Keep the keepers and tell other people they are keepers too.
Thank you. What a wonderful message. When you look at something from different perspective, you see different things. And Toastmasters provided the environment for you to continually succeed in those areas, to see things differently, to seek beauty in modern life, right? So I still want to come back to Andrew. I think you cut a little short. I didn't hear your feelings, your experience, the positive experience. Expand a little bit about your 1 year at Toastmasters.
So it's been a great experience to meet new people, to have new experiences. I think my first meeting with my club, table topics, what is that? Sure as today, like, yeah, I'll raise my hand, say yes in life. And I think they asked me what was one of your favorite meals, and I said making smoked salmon on the grill for my daughter. One of my favorite things because she gets so excited and how to do it, and it's quick and easy. I come home from work, have this great dinner. She's like, oh, I love you, Daddy. And being able to connect with those little moments from my life that are so meaningful, and you don't realize how you recognize those little things, and this has helped me pull those moments out to celebrate them.
Thank you. As Verity actually earlier mentioned, that the topics of our speeches, our presentations are often from our lives. And being able to be in this community, to continue practicing our speech crafts, and because we needed to dig out the treasure of our life, our experiences, and to present. Sometimes we even get encouraged by our own messages. Do you feel like that? Can you raise your hand? At some point, you feel you inspired by yourselves. Yeah. To be honest, being able to find the better self, to get encouraged often, and also being your own cheerleaders, actually is a very great skill to have. And played in my life, and I hope this will carry through in your life as well. Okay, thank you again for being safe. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So I don't know about the timing, but I will keep it a bit. Okay. I'm not going to ramble for 6 minutes. Unless there are a couple more people, couple more members want to be spotlighted, can have, okay. One more. Yeah.
Somebody? No.
One more, okay, yeah. Why not, right? Embrace the stage and maximize the opportunity in life. Yeah. Welcome. Barry? Okay. Barry, Ross? Okay. How long have you been with Toastmasters? That's the first question.
I joined Toastmasters in June of last year, and this is my first District 30 conference, quite obviously. And I want to, first off, it's amazing when I'm up here talking to you, thank you for that. I want to encourage the District 30 team to acknowledge anybody who's here for the first time. Is there anybody other than me who's here for the first time? You guys said yes to it, and that's great. Since joining Toastmasters at the Crystal Lake Club 2724, thank you very much, I've had to accelerate the process a little bit. Back about 2 months ago, the current president and officers team were kind of scrambling to find people to say yes. And I kind of looked around the room, and I volunteered to be president in training. So, oh my God, year one, I'm going to be president. This is a little frightening, but we're going to do it. We're going to do it. I think that's it for me. Here you go.
That's awesome. So many of us stepped into the role because we're needed. It's not because we set the goal to do it, but because you take the challenge, take the opportunity to move forward. Now here you are. You are brave and spontaneous, confident speaker. Thank you for being here. Barry, the same question goes to you. How long have you been here with Toastmasters, and what's your experience?
My name is Barry Dunn with Saturday Morning Workout in Naperville, Illinois. I've been a member since December of 2003. I've been putting off joining Toastmasters for 20 years. I finally joined in December of 2003 because I'd been fired from my jobs 4 times in the previous 5 years. And I thought, what have I got to lose? I'm at rock bottom now. So finally I said yes to Toastmasters. I joined the club. I love the club. And since then, let's see, what was it? 4 months after I joined Saturday Morning Workout, I got a job. I was unemployed when I joined. And I've been with the same company ever since. So it's 20 years. Keystone Consulting Group. Thank you very much. And I do attribute that longevity, partially, to Toastmasters. My role with Keystone, it's a consulting company, is business development. And I'm on the horn, on the telephone with CEOs, COOs often. And I have to listen to them when I am talking to them. And to be honest, I wasn't a good listener before Toastmasters. I would always be thinking what I want to say versus actually listening to them and hearing them and internalizing what they say before responding. I'm a better listener today thanks to Toastmasters and Table Topics. Another big benefit of Toastmasters for me personally is the evaluation piece. If you're an evaluator, you have to listen. In my job, I have to listen to what they're saying. And that has also helped me become a better listener. So thank you, Toastmasters.
Thank you for sharing the stage with me and for taking this opportunity. I see the red card. And again, I want to thank our organizers, everyone who contributed to this conference, and thank you everyone for being here. I want to share that being able to stand here confidently, comfortably speaking with you and have a conversation with so many members here, I feel connected, I feel empowered. And because I made the choice 5 years ago to join Toastmasters. If some of you are the guests still thinking whether you need to join it. Trust me, it's the best choice in my many